Welcome back, everyone. So we are on chapter 1 finally, and we are poor and sad, and our father doesn't recognize us, and it's all depressing. So hopefully this will make us a better person though, because we were kind of a dick back in the palace. So we'll see. When I open my eyes, I am still in the streets. I must have fallen asleep, but the nightmares continue. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in the dirt that I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Well, there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought that she could try her luck with nobility that live around here. And just look at how ragged she is. What are you looking at? I see a woman that lacked the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl. Do you know who you're talking to? No, and I don't care. What nerve. Let's just go. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. I become acutely aware of the fact that I have not eaten anything for almost a day. I have been sitting here thinking of the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Crying won't help either. I like how when it's dark outside, her portrait is dark as well. That's nice. I should find that witch first, but how? I have no idea where she is. Delora. I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Well, that's smart. Is this all that the king thinks that I am worth? Leave, girl. A dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo, there's nothing for you here. He just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bread barely helps. Out of the corner... My neighbors are thumping around upstairs. I guess they're home now. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Ow, ow. My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. If only I had enough coin to pay for a pair of shoes. But food is more important. If the rags that I am wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. And I will die before I beg. 2 croissants. You need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. What are they doing up there? Son of God, I'm trying to record. Come on now. I take a coin from my purse and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got these coins. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. Without another word, I turn and start to walk away from the woman. So, this is the goodness of the people of Angie. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Hey, girl. What now? We saw you at the shop. Want to share how you got the coins there? Excuse me. Look at her brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. The man on the left grabs my pouch and attempts to yank it away from me. I will not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Hey! Where should I go? I'm not familiar with these streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? Oh my god, guys, our first choice in the game. Woo! Whew. Oh, look, it's a flower that the one dude gave me. God, I guess, like, I don't know. I always know, like, whenever you're lost, to always hug the left wall or hug a wall. So we're just gonna go with the left wall. I don't know. So I feel like this choice isn't too big of an impact. It probably is. I cannot let the feet in my pain. The pain in my feet or my exhaustion stop me. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. Oh my god. And taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. A dead end. Ah, crap. Nowhere left to run now, girl. What do I do? Oh, who are you, gentlemen? This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Huh? Who's there? A shadow looms above us. Fitz? Not Fitz. Before I can blink, a person has jumped down in front of me. His body acts like a barrier between the two men and me. Ooh! My own knight in shining armor. Hello. Who are you? Oh, me? Just a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress. He reminds me a lot of, like, a Fire Emblem character. Or, like, a Tales of character. Like, he's a combination of, what is it, like, Prince... Oh, gosh. It was in Tales of the Abyss. It's that main character. I think Luke. Is that his name? Yeah, Luke. And also, Marth from Fire Emblem is what he reminds me of. He turns to his men, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously. Now I shall teach you gentlemen a lesson. He's got a sword. What? Come back here, you coward. The two of us can take him. I think your friend has the right idea. I am not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. Are you all right, my lady? You found her. The boy from yesterday. A little slow, aren't you, kid? Don't call me that. These two know each other. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they're frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles and the hunger comes back with vengeance. My body feels light. Princess! Princess! He knows me. How does he know me? What? How does he know me? I guess I can only find that out by continuing. Lady Parfait will be able to help her. You're right. We need to move now before anyone else sees us. Yeah. You've made the right choice! What? What if I made the wrong choice? Oh my god, there's a right choice? No, game! The crystal in the upper right corner indicates that you have made the right choice. For a particular love... Oh, okay. For a particular love interest. Each color corresponds to a certain love interest. They also appear blatantly after you make a choice, so keep your eyes and ears open. Okay. Well, I don't know what choice I just made, but okay. Everything is fading. Dream? What is that in your hands, Jessie? It was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It was all my fault. It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. But this is a world, Jessie. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I do not want to see you cry again. Do you understand? Yes. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child? Yes, mother. Dang. Oh, look, we're actually in a room now. Oh, you're awake. Where am I? Ah, well, this isn't my room. My hand flies to my chest where the little glass slipper hangs from my neck. Such a nice quality, too. Still here. Are you okay, miss? This girl, is that the maid that tore Dolores' dress? The one that I fired for her clumsiness. Oh my gosh. Miss, to think that I would meet her again, here, like this. Leave me alone. Right, of course. Here's some of the salve that I made for you. It'll help the pain. Oh, now what? Haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess? You. Suddenly there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I have been through. All the pain, heartache, and hunger. It is all her fault. I try to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up my leg. I end up falling back to the bed. Ow! You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days. 2 days. I've been passed out for 2 days. I'm suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse, now! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice? What do you want, gold? What I want is worth more than all the gold you could summon in Angie, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back. Mother burns all the books before I could read more than one or two of them. I do not think either involve curses, just genies and trading your voice for legs. Aladdin and Little Mermaid. Oh, hello. Ah, it is good to see you awake, princess. Parfait, should you really be up and about? Don't fuss. I'm feeling much better. Are you a witch as well? Oh no, my name is Parfait and I'm a fairy. A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with another? Impossible. Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess? What is going on? I'm sure you have many questions, princess. How do you know I'm the princess? Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows. I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions. I don't even know where to start. What would you like to know? Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we know why I was cursed. I think, how do we break the curse? We were cursed because we were a dick. So the necklace you got is one of I'm just going to read this normally. Is one of Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper, complete the pair. And how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. What? It's a very easy thing to do. At least for someone who knows how to be good. 3 good deeds. What does that even mean? I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, princess. Goodness is innate in everyone. Are you sure that's the case with this one? Delora, you are not helping. I am a witch, and I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body. Now you're just being mean. For every good deed that you accomplish, you will get a piece of a glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you will complete the pair, and a curse will break. Simple. I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours. What else would you like to know? Okay, so I guess we have to answer all of these. The reason I'm reading this normally is because it will take forever to do all the voices, and plus there's so many questions. So seriously, you're gonna ask that. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't, or if I knew the answer. You have such a temper on you. Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished. Delora, a curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways. Delora, you could have put that more nicely. I'm pretty sure I was already being nice. Change? Why do I need to change? Are you completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father. The way you treat Princess Emmy. Why would they need to be treated any different? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, princess, some smidge of kindness. Why? People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. What else would you like to know? What happens if I don't break the curse? Like, what is the bad ending of this game? I think you know the answer to that one already, princess. So I just stay the way that I am. So why are you two working together? To answer that, we'll give you a little bit of a history lesson. Oh, I got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals. Dramatics aside, so that was the opening thing for this game. Dramatics aside, there's one crystal in a kingdom called Crystal Lucius. It is powered by happiness and love. The other is Crystal Tenebraeum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the which is Tenebraeum Bearer. The strongest of the fairies is Lucius Bearer. Paray is a Lucius Bearer. I take Paray's frail and sickly appearance. She is the strongest fairy? The great war greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden. What does a bearer do? The bearers regulate the energy of the crystals to keep the balance between darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom, until a certain human decided to be a pest. And who was he? I knew him as Hans Gribble Grimm, Grimm's fairy tales. He wrote the fairy tales. And he started the feud between the witches and fairies in a process. How could a single person have so much power? It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back? We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when Tenebraeum Bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise. The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions. All to fuel the power of Tenebraeum. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches in Tenebraeum grew far stronger than they ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight, and the Great War happened. The Tenebraeum bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but many lives were lost. The good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches? The Tenebraeum can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebraeum and maintaining harmony. And some inevitably are corrupted. Many good witches are corrupted during the war, but most remain that way. Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies. And yet, it wasn't a fairy that cursed me. I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it. Delora was not corrupted by the Tenebraeum. She is as good as they come. Hopefully you will come to see that for yourself. I doubt it. Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal, which is to restore the balance between darkness and light. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't she just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that? Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. See, thank you, game, because, like, for so long, like, Cinderella's just been about going to the ball and stuff, and people forget that, like, she is, like, the kindest in the kingdom. So, good job, game. She's always willing to help others, even when they are cruel to her. Anyway, I brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. I'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like for you to meet. Oh boy, guys, my voice is done. I've recorded all of these back to back, and now I'm gonna go lay down on my couch for an hour and just not talk. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and we are one day closer to the game that I'm super excited for that comes out on the 27th. So yay, look forward to that. I'll talk to you guys next time.